Hi there, welcome to my video where we will discuss a YouTube email list building strategy for 2021. Now in a moment, I'm going to show you how to utilize a system that's going to get you leads that are so targeted that you will be having 50% open rates in your emails and 50% conversion rates. But for now, let's get into the video. Now, what are the problems when it comes to building a list? Well, normally people build their email list using paid traffic, and paid traffic is very expensive. I mean, whether you're using Facebook ads, solo ads, Google ads, or Bing ads, you are paying to get in front of the right customer. And over time, that can be quite costly, especially if you don't have a buyer's list already that you can input to, let's say, Facebook, that can generate you targeted leads straight away, or you just don't know, you're inexperienced. And most businesses find out very fast that some of them don't quite know how to do paid traffic the right way. And that ends up costing them a lot of money. And before they figure it out, they're already behind. You see, you don't want to be in the red. You want to be in profit. And it's very hard to turn a profit if you're consistently paying for ads and it's not converting. So basically you spend more money before you make money. And that's kind of a recipe for disaster if you're ill-advised or you don't know what you're doing. Secondly, you might not get the best quality traffic. Most traffic systems work on a bidding process. And the more you bid, the better the quality of traffic that you get. And if you don't have a big enough budget to compete with some of the people that can spend thousands and tens of thousands on traffic monthly or even daily, you're not going to get the priority traffic, and that can be quite bad for your business. Another problem is you're paying for clicks. You're not quite paying for conversions, which means they're going to send you the traffic that you asked for. So whether or not these people make a purchase or they opt into your email list, you still have to pay for the clicks that they sent you. And this is where it can be quite frustrating because you're not paying for the results. So you might not get people opting in. Maybe out of 100 clicks, you get maybe 10 people opting in. You still have to pay for the 90. So that can be quite frustrating because you don't get to capture all the leads that are sent your way, right? So essentially, you're just hoping that you've got a good enough offer and a good enough presentation to be able to capture as many people into your opt-in page as possible. Secondly, you might need one or two extra tools enabled to really kind of be targeted in your marketing, and that can be an expense. So an example of this would be tracking tools, right? Like Click Magic. That's a monthly cost. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing because you are getting more targeted information. Therefore, you know whether the supplier is sending you good quality traffic or bot traffic. You can assess that quite quickly. However, if you're not turning a profit, this could be an expense that you could eventually not be able to afford because you're losing money daily on campaigns. And lastly is the campaigns aren't evergreen. You see, when you're building a list, the idea is to grow your list. And in order to grow your list, you have to pay over and over again. The moment you're not paying is the moment you are no longer receiving leads. And that's because paid traffic is not evergreen. Paid traffic is dependent on you spending money daily in order to sustain your campaign and results. Now, this is okay if you can afford it, if you know what you're doing with your ads, you got great copy, you understand terms of services for each platform. However, if you're getting started and you want to make money the right way and a sustainable way, this might not necessarily be the best path for you. So what's the YouTube email list strategy? Well, the first thing you want to do is create the content around the niche that you're in. So if this is a health and fitness niche and you're making a video about the keto diet, then find an affiliate offer related to the keto diet, right? So now you've got your video and now you've got your affiliate product that's going to generate you income. Now within the video, what you want to do, you want to direct your viewers to click the link in the description because that's where your affiliate offer is going to be. You're going to have a clear domain. And this is another thing. You won't put your direct affiliate link into the description. You're going to buy a custom domain. So if it's keto, maybe it's ketodietsforeveryone.com. This is where you're going to be able to direct people to your affiliate product. Now, in the link is going to be your capture page, right? This is where you're going to be able to collect these emails that we're speaking about. Now, guess what? You've been able to direct people from your video to your affiliate link through your capture page. But why would they want to do that? Maybe the offer is great, but remember, you have competition on YouTube. So you have to be able to entice your audience to take action. So this is where you might want to offer them a bonus. And if you don't have a bonus that you created yourself, then this is where I would like to introduce you to PLR stuff, which is private label right content. So if you head over to a website called idplr.com, what you're going to find products that you can actually download for free and give away. Now you can go on the free products. You've got free ebooks, free software, free video, audio, graphics, templates. So if we just clicked on that, you can see how many ebooks and videos they've got. So let's just type in keto and see what pops up. Now straight away, you can see you've got Keto Truth. You've got Easy Keto. This looks really good and this is quite up to date. So you can literally say, hey, if you guys go ahead and make a purchase, I will give you this Easy Keto guide, right? And maybe you might do a bundle, a package, where you give them a few things that they could. So you can give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can give them 5 offerings. You can give them 5 offerings just to sweeten the deal. So what you want to be able to do is you want to give them somewhat of an ethical bribe, right? Because this is what's going to help build your email list faster. If you can give me more value for my purchase, I feel good about the exchange. Because if I go and buy the product, great, I'm going to go buy it. And maybe the vendor has bonuses, which is also great. But if you can offer them something more and sweeten the deal, that is going to increase your chance of actually building a solid email list. And the powerful thing about this is you've got people who are intentional buyers on your list now, and they've made a purchase, they've taken action. So you're no longer wondering if they're going to, they have taken action. But they've taken action because you sweetened the deal. So you always want to come over to places like this and grab some of these PLR products. Now you've captured the leads and you're building your email list from YouTube. Now there is another hack I would like to introduce you to. It's not necessary, it's optional. But so if you head over to getemails.com, you are going to be able to capture 10 to 15 times more email addresses using this software. Why is this great? You don't need to do anything else. The same people that clicked on your page are going to be captured. They're going to be captured if they're from the US and put on your email list just because they clicked on the page and showed interest. Now what you can do is say, hey, we recognize that you landed on our page and you were interested in this product. Because you showed interest, if you take action, we can give you more bonuses, right? Now you can kind of add on layers to the bonus that you were already offering, and you can have a separate bonus package for those people that you might want to convince a little more. So before, you didn't have those 10 to 15 times more email addresses. Now you have 10 to 15 more opportunities, and it can increase your ability to sell 10 to 15 times more products, banking you 10 to 15 times more commissions. Do you see where I'm going here? So this is a nice little hack that not many people like to share or discuss, but there are many people who are building powerful lists doing this. But guess what? They're paying for solo ads. They're paying for Facebook. They're paying for all these other things. And they're still losing the majority of the people that click their link, right? So they're still maybe making 40% opt-in rates, and that's great, but they're losing 60. You've got the ability to capture at least 40% more. So let's say the same thing was to happen and 100 people hit your page from your video and 20 people opted in. Now you can get probably 60 people opting in to your offer. And this is the power of utilizing YouTube, because guess what? From the beginning, you never paid a penny to capture them. And you're building an email list that is powerful. Now, you pretty much got the strategy that I'm talking about. But the last thing, probably the most powerful, is getting free billboards on the front page of Google and driving more leads to your video. Because the more leads you can drive to your video, the bigger your list is going to be. Because remember, you've already done the work to entice them to take action. You've built your video, you've got your affiliate product, right? You created your offer, basically your ethical bribe, and you're enticing people to take action. And you've got a capture page in place to get these leads. If you're taking it a step further, which as I said is optional, it's not necessary, you're still going to build this list. But if you've taken it an extra step further, then you're capturing 10 to 15 times more leads using get emails. And now that you've got the extra emails, now you're going to supercharge the whole process by getting free billboard ads in front of Google. And once again, how does this happen? It happens because Google is rewarding you for placing a high quality content video in its system. Remember, Google is the #1 search engine in the world and YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world. The powerful thing is Google owns YouTube. So it's going to give its own product, YouTube, preferential treatment in its search engine. So as you can see, here we have Webinar Jam Review, and it gets 1,000 monthly visitors for this search term. And those who are paying for ads have to pay $3.66 per click to be here. But what's the first thing you see? You don't see a website here. You don't see a blog here. You see videos. And this is the billboard ad that I am talking about, right? These guys are making a lot of money because they are reviewing a product that pays a great affiliate commission. And because this is the first thing you see when you land on the search term, you are going to get all the attention because video stands out. Now imagine driving 1,000 monthly viewers to your video and capturing at least 50% of those for free. So imagine capturing 500 people for free because they watched your video and you're capturing way more. And even those who clicked on your page that weren't really sure, because you've used an extra step, which is get emails, you are capturing them as well. And that is the strategy that has a 50% opt-in and 50% conversion rate because it's so powerful. And there is a training that goes into more detail. If you're interested, you can go over to the description below, or I'll pin the link to the top comment. But overall, this is how you really build an effective email list, right? This is your YouTube email list strategy for 2021. Now, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe to the video, leave a comment below and tell us what your favorite list building strategy is. Now, in the next video, we're going to talk about 3 tips to monetize YouTube without 1,000 subscribers using affiliate marketing.